everybody, it's Hayden here from Top Dog Tutoring. I hope you're having a good day. It's day 26 of Top Dogtober. We're nearly there. I know, what's going on? Anyway, thanks for joining me. We've got a really exciting video for you today, one of my favourite verbal reasoning types of questions. However, before we go into the video, if you're enjoying these videos, then you should totally check out our 11 plus preparation resources that are on our website, www.topdogonline.co.uk. You can watch premium lesson videos every single week, complete with homework tasks and homework walkthrough videos explaining how to solve every question along the way. And all you have to do to get a really decent discount of 15% is use my discount code when you add our one-off price, our yearly price, to the basket of Vote Hayden, and you get yourself 15% off. Amazing. So yesterday, when Dylan finished his video, he left you with this nasty question. Or is it nasty? I don't know. Have a look at it again. Did you get an answer? Or maybe you're here for the first time thinking, I wasn't even here yesterday, but whatever, I'm going to solve it anyway. Well, the answer was C, 500. And the reason it wasn't as nasty as it looks with all these percentages is because if we just add 17 and 43% together, we get 60%. Okay, and we're just trying to find 40% then of the number. Find 10% of the number and times it by 4, you're left with 500. That was the answer. Now today, I've got some verbal reasoning grids for you. This first appeared in the 11 plus a few years ago. And it's a great question type. And all we're told really is that these words go together in some way. What's the missing word? That's kind of where we're left. And we have to think, okay, well, how do these words go together? And there's two ways that words can go together in this question type. And the two ways are as follows. Either we're having pairs of words like this, okay, that are related in some sort of way, or we have a relation across the row like this, and blue, pentagon, and country would be related, and then colour, something, and music would be related. So they're the two ways that words can be related in this. Either two pairs of three, or three pairs of two in columns. Now in this case, when I look at the words blue, pentagon, country, nothing screams there's a link there. But when I look at blue and colour, country and music, I'm like, hang on a minute. Isn't country a type of music? Country music. Isn't blue a type of colour? I see. So what's pentagon a type of? Is it a type of 5? No, that tells me how many sides there are, but that's not a type of 5. Is it a type of hexagon? No, that's just another shape name. Is it a type of maths? Is not. You'll see the word pentagon a lot in maths, but it's not a type of maths. A type of art? No. A type of shape? Yes, that's the perfect definition. So the bottom row in this example represented the category. So the category was music or shapes or color, and then the top row was an example of that category. All right, so that's how it was linked in this question. But in every single question in your test, it will be linked in a different way. So why don't we try a different one? I want you this time to have a little look at the words that are there. Have we got a link going across? Have we got a link in pairs again going down? What is it, and what's the answer, do you think? So hopefully you've worked out that they are just homophones, way and way, sight and sight, and they're correctly spelled homophones as well. I guess the trick comes here of not knowing what this word is. You might read that as easel or ale or aisle, which is the correct pronunciation, aisle. All right, so hard one. We've got to find a word here that is the same as aisle, and there's some really good traps here, because this says I, but not aisle, so it's not quite a homophone. This, if you don't use your punctuation, you might think says aisle, as in like that. Of course, you'd use a capital I with an apostrophe standing for I will, but it doesn't. If it's not got the apostrophe, it's just the word ill, as in I feel sick. So that's not a homophone. However, this one is aisle, like the aisle, I don't know, the Isle of Wight or something like that. Wedding, of course, is a good link to an aisle, walking down the aisle. And ale is a good trap if you just thought that said ale. So you got your homophones. So C was the answer for homophones. Well done. You need to learn those spellings to increase your chances of getting this right. Now, have a look at this next one. Again, is there a link going across, or is there a link going down in pairs across these words? Can you work out the missing word? We've got grass and carpet. Okay, they both go on the floor, I guess. Got fences and walls. Okay, they're kind of linked. They sort of got the sides of stuff, I guess. Then we've got room and something. Now the problem is I can't really think of any of these words as being the kind of the same as room. It's quite an abstract thing, isn't it? A room. It's just as in room to move around, or the room that we're in right now. Maybe I'm not catching the link properly. I think it's something else. I think it goes across. Because actually, if we look at the complete row at the bottom, carpet and walls and room. Room is kind of like the completed thing. And inside a room, two main things you're going to find on the floor and to your sides. You can have a carpet on the floor and walls to the sides. That makes a room. I've got it now. So if you've got grass on the floor and fences to the side, where are we? Are we in the sky? No. Land doesn't quite work in the same way as room. It's too vague. House, I don't think so. Again, it's too big anyway, because if we had the word room, I think house is too far out there. Soil, it's just another thing you might find outside. Garden, that makes the most sense, right? It goes together in the same way. Carpet and walls makes a room. Grass and fences makes a garden. That makes sense. You've got to always be careful to find the right link and not fall into any of those traps, because they will always put 4 answers that could be a good answer if you think about it in the wrong way. And that's it. That's how you solve these grid questions. So thinking about pairs, thinking about rows of 3. Sometimes it's just it's play on words like homophones. Sometimes it's just spellings. Sometimes it's a different kind of link like the color and the blue. It can be all sorts of things. So why don't you have a go at this one? The answer will be in the next video. So Dylan will go through it tomorrow for you. But have a think about that. What's my missing word going to be? Where's the link? Is it going across? Is it going up? I don't know. Do we even know what these words mean? This might be a good activity to Google some words. If you're not sure what they mean, then go and learn what these words mean. It might help you solve the problem. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in day 28 when I'm back. Don't worry about tomorrow. It's just Dylan. Don't vote for him. Make sure you vote for me, because I'm trying to win this back so I don't have to eat loads of hot sauce and cry on camera. Bye, guys.